In 2005, the film Constantine, featuring Keanu Reeves, brought a reimagined version of the DC Comics character John Constantine to the big screen. Despite initially facing negative reviews, the movie garnered over $230 million globally, gaining a cult following over time. After years of speculation, Constantine is set to make a comeback in Constantine 2, with Reeves returning to the role. The sequel is expected to maintain its R rating, promising a darker and grittier take on the character, aligning more closely with the darker origins depicted in the comic books. Despite facing challenges, including the loss of character rights after the 2007 writers' strike, recent developments indicate that the project is back on track. Director Francis Lawrence, Keanu Reeves, and producer Akiva Goldsman are actively working on the sequel, aiming to capture the essence of the character's comic book roots. Following a pause in the film's progress due to the Writers Guild of America strike, the creative team is gearing up to resume work on the storyline. Despite changes in DC leadership, the team has gained some control over the project and is exploring ideas for Constantine 2. While the potential story remains under wraps, fans speculate that it may delve into Constantine's battles with demonic forces, explore side characters like Angela and Papa Midnite, and introduce iconic villains such as Nergal. The sequel is not expected to connect with the James Gunn and Peter Safran universe for DC. Despite past obstacles, the persistence of the creative team is generating excitement among fans. Further updates on the supporting cast and additional details about the film are anticipated in the coming months, with a targeted release window of late 2024 to early to mid-2025. Now, let's discuss why Constantine 2, being an Elseworlds movie, is a positive development. Firstly, the R rating promises a darker tone for John Constantine, aligning more closely with the character's comic book portrayal. The Elseworlds project allows DC to introduce a more accurate version of Constantine, potentially paving the way for appearances in other projects like Swamp Thing and Justice League Dark. Being outside the DC universe provides greater creative freedom, allowing for a unique and explorative approach to the character and storyline. Unbound by the continuity of the broader DC cinematic universe, Constantine 2 can offer a fresh perspective without constraints. This creative freedom is already evident, as the sequel is confirmed to be very rated R, aligning with the original vision for the character. However, integrating Constantine 2 into the continuity of upcoming DC Universe films like Superman Legacy may pose practical challenges. James Gunn's vision for a faithful adaptation of Constantine aligned with the comics in the new DCU may not align with the drastically different version presented in Constantine 2. The film may face challenges due to its perceived timing and the current state of the DC movie landscape. While the potential release of Constantine 2 as an Elseworlds movie is suggested, challenges arise due to the character's lower popularity compared to iconic figures like Superman or Batman. The success of movies like Superman Legacy is crucial for the broader DC movie brand, and releasing a significantly divergent Constantine may complicate the brand's narrative. In conclusion, while Constantine 2 may face challenges in seamlessly integrating into the current cinematic landscape, the creative team's persistence and the promise of a darker, R-rated take on the character generate anticipation among fans. The decision to position it as an Elseworlds movie outside the DCU allows for greater creative freedom and a unique exploration of John Constantine's character and story.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.